Vanishing forests, a silent crisis. The Earth's forests are facing an unprecedented crisis. Deforestation, the clearing of forests for other land uses, is happening at an alarming rate. This destruction is a silent crisis, often overlooked amidst other pressing global issues. Forests are essential for life on Earth. They are home to a vast array of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else. They act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and mitigating climate change. Agricultural expansion, driven by the demand for food and resources, is a leading cause of deforestation. Illegal logging, fueled by the global timber trade, further exacerbates the problem. The silent fall understanding deforestation. Deforestation is not a new phenomenon. Throughout history, humans have cleared forests for agriculture, settlements, and resources. However, the scale and pace of deforestation have reached unprecedented levels in recent decades. One of the primary drivers of deforestation is agricultural expansion. Illegal logging is another significant contributor to deforestation. Mining and infrastructure development also play a role in deforestation. Addressing these underlying causes, such as promoting sustainable agriculture and combating illegal logging, is essential for protecting the world's remaining forests. The forests embrace guardians of our planet. Forests are not just collections of trees, they are complex ecosystems that play a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate and sustaining life. They act as giant carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis and storing it in their biomass and soils. This carbon sequestration capacity makes forests crucial in mitigating climate change. By absorbing and storing carbon, forests help to regulate the Earth's temperature and prevent the worst effects of global warming. Beyond carbon storage, forests provide a myriad of other ecosystem services. They regulate water cycles, acting as natural sponges that absorb rainfall, replenish groundwater, and prevent soil erosion. Forests also help to regulate local and regional climates, influencing rainfall patterns and moderating temperatures. Furthermore, forests are home to a staggering diversity of life. Beyond the canopy, the domino effect of deforestation. The impacts of deforestation extend far beyond the immediate loss of trees. The destruction of forests sets off a chain reaction that reverberates throughout the environment, affecting biodiversity, climate change, and human societies. One of the most immediate and devastating consequences of deforestation is biodiversity loss. As forests vanish, so do the countless species that call them home. Habitat loss is a leading cause of extinction, and deforestation is driving countless species towards the brink. The loss of biodiversity has cascading effects on ecosystems. Deforestation also contributes to climate change. Furthermore, deforestation can disrupt water cycles, leading to more extreme weather events such as floods and droughts. Section 5. Our intertwined destiny, humanity's stake in forest conservation. The fate of forests is inextricably linked to our own. As integral parts of the global ecosystem, humans rely on forests for a multitude of services that are essential for our well-being and survival. Forests provide us with clean air and water, regulate our climate, and protect us from natural disasters. They are a source of food, medicine, and raw materials, supporting livelihoods and economies worldwide. Despite our reliance on forests, human activities are the primary drivers of deforestation and forest degradation. Recognizing our role in the problem is the first step towards finding solutions. By protecting forests, we are not just preserving trees, we are safeguarding the very systems that sustain life on Earth. We must learn to live in harmony with nature, recognizing that our well-being is inextricably linked to the health of our planet's forests. Section 6. A call to action. Preserving our green legacy. The crisis facing our forests demands immediate and collective action. Preserving these vital ecosystems requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing individual choices, government policies, and global cooperation. One of the most impactful steps we can take is reducing our consumption of products that drive deforestation. This includes being mindful of our food choices, opting for sustainably sourced timber and paper products, and supporting companies committed to deforestation-free supply chains. Promoting sustainable forest management practices is crucial for balancing economic development with environmental protection. Governments play a vital role in enacting and enforcing policies that protect forests. international cooperation is essential for addressing the global nature of deforestation. This includes sharing knowledge and best practices, providing financial and technical assistance to developing countries, and working together to combat illegal timber trade. Section 7. Guardians of the Forest, Indigenous Communities Leading the Way. Indigenous communities have long been recognized as the original stewards of the world's forests. Their traditional knowledge and practices, passed down through generations, hold invaluable insights into sustainable forest management and conservation. For centuries, Indigenous peoples have lived in harmony with forests, understanding their delicate balance and utilizing their resources sustainably. Their deep connection to nature and their reliance on forests for their livelihoods have fostered a profound respect for these ecosystems. Recognizing and respecting the land rights of Indigenous peoples is crucial for forest conservation. Granting Indigenous communities secure tenure rights over their ancestral lands empowers them to protect their forests from exploitation and degradation. By partnering with Indigenous communities, we can learn from their traditional knowledge, empower their stewardship, and ensure the long-term protection of our planet's forests. Section 8. Corporate Responsibility, Sustainable Practices for a Greener Future. The private sector plays a significant role in the global economy and consequently, in the fate of our planet's forests. Recognizing their environmental footprint, corporations are increasingly adopting sustainable practices and embracing their responsibility in forest conservation. One of the most impactful steps companies can take is ensuring their supply chains are free from deforestation. This involves tracing the origin of raw materials such as timber, palm oil, and soy to ensure they are sourced sustainably and do not contribute to forest loss. Companies can also reduce their environmental impact by minimizing waste, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and investing in renewable energy sources. Corporate social responsibility initiatives that support forest conservation and community development are gaining momentum. By supporting companies committed to ethical and environmentally responsible practices, consumers can influence corporate behavior and promote a more sustainable future for our forests. Section 9. Policy and Action, Global Efforts for Forest Conservation. Addressing the global challenge of deforestation requires coordinated efforts at the international level. Governments, organizations, and individuals worldwide are working together to develop and implement policies and initiatives aimed at protecting and restoring our planet's forests. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the Convention on Biological Diversity, provide a framework for global cooperation on forest conservation. Financial mechanisms, such as the Green Climate Fund and REDD+, reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, provide financial incentives for developing countries to protect their forests. Technological advancements such as satellite monitoring and remote sensing are playing an increasingly important role in monitoring deforestation and enforcing forest protection measures. These technologies provide valuable data that can be used to track illegal logging, identify areas at risk, and assess the effectiveness of conservation efforts. By educating individuals about the impacts of deforestation and empowering them to make sustainable choices, we can foster a global movement for forest conservation. Section 10. A Seed of Hope, Restoring What We've Lost. While the challenges facing our forests are immense, there is still hope. Around the world, individuals, communities, and organizations are working tirelessly to restore degraded forests and protect remaining ecosystems. Reforestation and afforestation initiatives are planting billions of trees worldwide, restoring degraded landscapes and sequestering carbon from the atmosphere. These efforts not only benefit the environment but also create jobs, restore biodiversity, and enhance the livelihoods of local communities. Sustainable forest management practices are being implemented in many parts of the world, ensuring that forests are harvested responsibly and that ecosystems are protected. Protected areas such as national parks, wildlife reserves, and indigenous territories are playing a vital role in conserving biodiversity and safeguarding critical ecosystems. The fight to save our forests is a fight for the future. Every tree saved, every acre restored, every action taken brings us one step closer to a greener and more sustainable future.